3 minutes in. 1 more minute of this. Keep running, keep running. You guys, you haven't even run 600 meters around the building yet. That's it, where you all. That's what I'm talking about. If I let you go in 10 seconds, I turn off the metronome and you drop, that's right, it's your stamina's not there. It's not there. Are you there? Are you at 180? Remember, when you hear the sound, you're pulling, you're not landing, or you're gonna go back to doing the wrong technique because you're thinking about landing. And pause. By the way, my secret to running is a very basic secret. You ready for it? The ground is on freaking fire. It's on fire. And that means I do not want to leave my feet on the ground any longer than it has to touch the ground. Does that make sense? That secret alone will help you do pose because it'll reinforce a lot of things. Holy shit, my foot can't stay on the ground too long or it's gonna drop my cadence. Oh man, when it taps the ground, what do? When you touch hot fire, what does it do? It snaps back. The foot will snap back if you think the freaking ground's fire. I don't even remember where I got that, if I made it up myself, but it's when you, oh shit, you're gonna do that. If I made you go run on lava, I bet you have the best pose technique of your life, because you're like, ah shit, right? Do the same thing. It's when you're like, oh man, this ground feels like pillow. Ooh, that feels good. By the way, that's why, speaking of pillows, I hate freaking shoes that have high, big profiles because they told you it's gonna create a beautiful experience when you run. You can't feel the ground anymore. You can't feel this. Why do you think barefoot running was so popular? They were trying to teach us how to perceive this feel. When you can't feel the balls of your feet touch the ground because you got all that tissue or that cushion I call a pillow under your feet, how in the heck are you gonna create feedback to feel this? To feel this touch and go? You can't do it. But oh shit, man, I got $200 pair of running shoes. They're making me faster. Our joke is our joke in weightlifting is don't own a $100 pair of shoes and have a 10-cent squat. Don't own a $200 pair of shoes and have a 10-cent run. You can't, it's not gonna save you. Your issue's not the shoes, the issue's the technique. Grab that rope, let's try that same technique, run in place. So some of this is technical, right? If you already struggle with the jump rope, this is only gonna make a headache out of pose today. If we try to do this a little bit and it doesn't work, you're just gonna go back to running pose at 180 without the rope. But let's try it. This is what I want. With the rope. Nothing changes, all I'm doing is trying to create a little bit more cadence with the rope around my body. And nope. Don't hit me with the moonwalk. You guys are getting silly on me like this. Rest. Again, this is a technical issue. Here's how I hack that. That's how let me show you how I hacked the, what's that dance who did that? The Carl, what was that? The Prince of Bel-Air? Anyways, you can't do this and only let the rope come around one leg. It has to be like this. Why is this awesome for pose? Dude, if I do that, why am I not moving, by the way? That's pose technique. What's the one factor I'm missing? I'm not leaning, but watch this. As soon as I lean, oh shit, I'm gone. He's gone. We can add that, let it go, and run. There's so many awesome drills you can do. But don't do that. Here's how you fix that. Cat's doing it as well. You guys are doing this. You don't even notice it because we never do this. You're doing. Yeah, here's how you do it. Here's how you hack it. Stall the single leg pull. Watch. Watch. Then pick it up. Then pick it up. Stall 4 or 5 steps, and then pick up the speed, and then pick up your pull. Don't get weird. Half you guys got the single under, and now you don't have pose. This is the next. Relax. Good, and rest, everybody. Here's the irony of this. When it's simple, you can get away with crap. As we add complexity, what you're doing wrong comes out more and more. Natalia, what I told you were doing wrong the most often with your foot? You're lifting your big toe. Remember I told you, you can still get shin splints pose running because you're thinking about lifting your leg by lifting your foot and it's flexing the toe. You get a shin splint because you flex your toe when you pick it up and you keep it flexed when you land. That's how you're getting shin splints. So if you don't relax, which is the #1 reason why you need to relax your foot, is to get away from squeezing the shin. And the other two, when you relax your foot, you keep the foot at the closest point to the ground. So when it comes back to the ground, what's the first thing that touches? This. But when you start doing this crap, when you start doing this, because you're trying to pull, Even midfoot is sketchy. There's arguments that even midfoot is not good for pose. I think it's better than heel strike. I'll take midfoot right now over heel strike, but this is our natural shock absorber. If I jump really high and I land, this is where I would land, naturally. If you came off the building, I told you to jump, I guarantee you land on the balls of your feet with your knees slightly bent. This is our natural shock absorber. Last one, and we're gonna go outside and run pose. If you can't do it with the rope, just go back and do it without the rope and run 180. 1 minute, we're gonna go outside and run that. Colette, the irony of that. Why do you think your knees don't hurt when you're doing that now? You have more experience and comfortable jump roping that you're actually landing like this. And so it doesn't hurt your knees anymore. Even when you were doing this with the rope around your body, you did that without the rope around your body and it was hurting your knees. Do it again. It's an attachment point. It's probably hamstring or coming through the knee, so it's probably the top of the calf. Relax, yep. And you still got that shin thing going, or your big toe, relax. Yep, and that's a great way to get your hop going. Look at that, you were not even doing that without the rope. Good, and rest. Leave that there, let's go outside and run some runs at 180, 190, 200. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. Colette, stay there, single under. Stay there, single under. Hurry, hurry, hurry. 2 sets at line. 180 down, we'll stop, 200 back, we're done. I talked too much. First group, if you're a little bit faster, let's go Natalia, Boyne, Karen. 3, 2, 1, pull. 180 all the way down to the end of the building and stay there. You're gonna lose the sound at some point, and that's fine, I like it. And go. Don't pull too high, pull as necessary. That's pretty nice, Kat, but you're arching your back, lean, bring it there. It's money. So what we're gonna do, it's really hard to coach pose in the same manner that I wouldn't watch the snatch behind somebody and staring at their butt. You need a 45-degree angle and you need the side profile. So when you videotape this, come back, 180. You need the side profile and freeze frame because you gotta freeze frame per shot when the foot's making contact with the ground. It's really hard to tell. Front, you can tell if they're pulling or the ball of their feet. Get a side pro, come all the way through. Tap, pull, not bad. By the way, why are the better runners in the front? They naturally are pulling. They're naturally pulling. That's not bad, but you're still arching, Kat. That's okay. So your accent, you were feeling that. We're gonna do that one more time. Distance. One more time. That's not bad, Carl. Right? It's a lot better than I've seen him run. Hey, you can't do this. This produces an agonist force, and this is why you hurt your back. You're trying to come forward, but you love staying back, so you're running like this. Kat, that's what you're doing. Yeah. The lean doesn't happen from the belly. It's a straight line coming this way. Here's how we learn lean. Bunny hop. Hurry, bunny hop. Guys, you gotta remember this stuff. Bunny hop. Carl, your 180's too fast. Come down to 170 on your run. Here, now do this. Lean by bringing the shoulder up. Holy shit, how did I just go forward and I'm not even running? It's what I told you earlier. The lean is how you produce momentum forward. That little lean that you just did to get you forward is all you need. You are leaning too much if your hops came from here to here. That's two things. You're leaning too much and you're pushing off the ground too much. That's the only way I came from here to here. If you were doing that light lift right here, tap and go, with a little lean, you should only be traveling an inch at a time. That's control. This is not control. That's pushing. There's elevation change. We get very little elevation change in pull. A little because you get the bounce, but if you're doing this when you run, that's too much. You're getting that 4-inch elevation. That's 4 inch of propulsion that you got to get by going against gravity and pushing your weight to come forward. That's what we want. 180, just to the speed bump, stop till I tell you to come back. Right? Tap. Everyone, no, run in place. Tap, pull. Remember, it's as necessary. A little bit more hip flexors, Karen, right here. It's not just hamstring, and it's not just this. A little bit more hips, Natalia, there. Relax your ankles and go. Second speed bump, stay there, last one. So that's what I talked about with stamina. If you look at Carl, he can't hold the 180. He's just not where he's at. It's like me asking him to do a 200-pound deadlift, and he's only got a 100-pound deadlift. Stay there! So, you got to meet them where they're at. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to make him run 180 because it's pose, but he can't be running the 140 anymore. He just can't do it. He's going to strike. Come back, 3, 2, 1, go! So, and then some of them are holding it, but it's destroying their souls, right? So that's their sprint. This 180 is their sprint. It's where they're at right now. But holy shit, that's running. Pull, relax, breathe. Karen looks comfortable. She's got the endurance to do that. Boyne is probably one of our best runners, and he looks like a freaking cheetah. Ground contact guarantee. Good job, guys. Let's go in. Grab some water. Let's go to the second piece. Thanks, Mutsky.